Hello friends, once again back into the class. Today's topic is molecular orbitals of allyl cation. So what is the structure of allyl cation? So the allyl cation is CH2 double bond CH, CH2, this carbon has positive charge. So if this bond can be shifted here because resonance is possible, now the positive charge is going to shift on this carbon atom. So here the double bond has attached to two carbons. Obviously these two carbons has sp2 hybridization, and carbocation carbon also undergoes sp2 hybridization. Therefore, so sp2 hybridized carbons are 3. So these 3 sp2 hybridized carbons present in allyl cation. Therefore, so it has 3 molecular orbitals. How the molecular orbitals are forming? Linear combination of 3 atomic orbitals gives 3 molecular orbitals. What are those molecular orbitals? Psi1, Psi2, Psi3. Here in allyl cation only one double bond is present. So therefore one bond is nothing but sharing of 2 electrons. That's why it has 2 pi electrons. Allyl cation has 2 pi electrons. Let's see the molecular orbitals of allyl cation and at their designation. Okay, sorry, let's draw the structures first. Okay, so 3 carbons are there, therefore 3 p lobes we are writing, 3 molecular orbitals we are writing, and the designations are Psi1, Psi2, Psi3. And let's see the number of nodes. Psi1, what is the formula for node? N minus 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So friends, so here there is no node, so we start always plus in the top side of the first orbital. Yes, by default we will have negative sign in bottom side. There is no node, therefore we will get positive sign here, no node, positive sign here. Okay, in Psi2 we have one node. So I already told you in previous classes, when one node is present, that exactly come in middle of the orbital. So here middle of the orbital. So therefore, so we are not going to give any sign for this lobe because node present at this position. In this orbital we cannot have any electron density, therefore we left this orbital empty and the node is present plus, and here we should get negative for yes orbital. And here to write this one you can draw this orbital like this also. Yes, plus here we are have a node and put the dot, that means carbon is present here and negative sign on the next lobe. So here in Psi3 the 2 nodes are present and alternatively plus or minus will come there. Yes. So what is the symmetrical properties of allyl cation molecular orbitals? So when the molecular orbital has odd number of designation, so those are sigma symmetric. Even number of designation, those are C2 symmetric. Yes. Yes, Psi1, Psi3 sigma symmetric because odd number, Psi2 is even number, therefore C2 symmetric. Okay, so let's see the electronic configuration of these molecular orbitals and the ground state electronic configuration. Number of pi electrons are 2. Those 2 electrons fill into this orbital only, Psi1 orbital. Here the here the energy order will increases from Psi1 to Psi3. Yes. So now here to identify HOMO and LUMO we need the molecular orbitals with electrons. Only Psi1 has electrons, that's why that is only becomes HOMO, ground state HOMO. And to identify LUMO we have to see the molecular orbitals without electrons. Psi2 and Psi3 not having any electrons. In these two, Psi2 has low energy, therefore that becomes LUMO. So now let's irradiate allyl cation in presence of light. So what will happen? So it is undergoes first excited state or photochemical condition. Now this electron, so whatever the electron present in Psi1 molecular orbital promotes to Psi2. So to identify HOMO and LUMO, you just see the molecular orbitals with electrons. Here Psi1, Psi2 both have electrons. In these two, Psi2 has high energy, that's why it is called HOMO, where Psi3 without electrons, that is called LUMO. So under thermal condition, the electronic configuration is Psi1 has 2 electrons, Psi2 has 0 electron, Psi3 has 0 electrons. Ground state HOMO is Psi1, ground state LUMO is Psi2. So photochemical condition or first excited state electronic configuration, Psi1 1, yes, Psi2 1 and Psi3 0. And what is first excited state HOMO? Psi2. First excited state LUMO is Psi3. Friends, this is about the molecular orbitals of allyl cation. So in our syllabus we have molecular orbitals of allyl cation and allyl radical. The small difference is there. The difference is HOMO and LUMO under thermal and photochemical condition and the number of pi electrons. The remaining thing is same. Let's see. Yes, molecular orbitals of allyl radical. So this is the allyl radical. We know that this allyl radical also undergoing sp2 hybridization. Therefore 3 sp2 carbons are there. 3 molecular orbitals are present, Psi1, Psi2, Psi3. But so here we have 1 pi bond plus 1 odd electron is there, 1 odd electron. So totally pi bond has 2 electrons plus 1 odd electron. So total is equal to 3 electrons. That means in allyl radical we have 3 pi electrons. And you see the molecular orbitals, yes, we will draw as similar to allyl cation, and the symmetrical properties also same, but the electronic configuration will be different. So ground state electronic configuration is, here we have 3 pi electrons, therefore Psi1 filled with 2 electrons, Psi2 filled with 1 electron. So the energy order is, yes, so this is the energy order of, yes, allyl radical molecular orbitals. Here 2 orbitals have electrons. In this Psi2 has high energy, that becomes HOMO. Psi3 not having any electron, that becomes LUMO under ground state. So let's irradiate this allyl radical with light. Now we will get first excited state. So the first excited state electronic configuration is, the odd electron from Psi2 promotes to Psi3 energy level. So to identify HOMO and LUMO, here Psi1, Psi3 has electrons. In Psi1 and Psi3, Psi3 has high energy, therefore that becomes HOMO. Psi2 not having any electrons, therefore it is LUMO. So interestingly friends, in allyl radical HOMO and LUMO are exchanged under ground and first excited state. So thermal condition electronic configuration is, Psi1 orbital has 2 electrons, Psi2 has 1 electron, Psi3 has 0 electrons. HOMO under thermal condition is Psi2, LUMO is Psi3. So photochemical condition, that means first excited state electronic configuration is, Psi1 has 2 electrons, Psi3 has 1 electron, Psi2 not having any electrons. So HOMO is here the mistake is there, Psi3 is HOMO and Psi2 is LUMO. Psi2 is LUMO. Okay friends.